David Shannon, I'm Chairman of the GRDC Southern Panel. I farm at Kapunda in South Australia in the Barossa Valley, cropping and sheep, and also in Tasmania, high rainfall. My role in GRDC, as well as being the Chairman, is I'm involved in the new products line of business and the National Panel. I was really interested in research, and on our farm before I joined GRDC we had a lot of trials, both State Department trials and trials by chemical companies and others, to look at a range of different crops, different herbicides, and I always was using that information as a real driver for what we did on our farm. And I thought I could really add value to the grains industry by getting my level of enthusiasm and knowledge into a system that would then help drive the direction of research. I think what we've seen is a major change in the way we farm. One of those major changes has been in the adoption of no-till technology. So when I first joined the panel, that was a very new type of technology for sowing of crops, and we needed a lot of research to show us what was needed to overcome a lot of the problems we had. But it's proven to be one of the most influential changes in the growing of broadacre crops in Australia, the adoption of no-till and stubble retention. It's not only enabled us to get better yields, but it's enabled us to retain stubbles, to have better healthy soils, and to get a better water use of the rainfall that we've got. Our other priorities are about improving the robustness of our varieties by having better disease resistances, by having better adapted varieties, and making better use of low rainfall, because one of the things we've really had to deal with in the last 10 years is below average rainfall in most of the cropping regions of Australia, and what we need is farming systems with varieties that are able to adapt to those low rainfall events. As a panel, we travel widely throughout the region. We talk to growers, we talk to researchers, we visit research stations, we talk to grower groups, and we get a real feel for what's happening out there in the industry. We then pull together all of those issues and set what we call the current and future research directions for where research needs to be targeted to address those issues. And we really, as a panel, set that direction for the southern region. I always say we're sort of the grassroots listening panel, so we're out there talking directly with growers and understand the issues, and we can then make sure that any future research is directed directly towards their needs, so that it makes the biggest impact possible for them on farm.